So I decided to add in a little bit of an intro video for trigonometry because I realized as were doing trigonometry, there was a couple things that people were a little bit confused about. The first one being how to name angles. So angles can be named three ways. One with capital letters, so this could be angle A, B, and C. Another one, they'll often use Greek letters like theta or alpha or beta or something like that. And then also what I refer to as location. So if we wanted to label angle A, instead of calling it specifically A, you can kind of trace its path along side lengths. So you could say angle A, you could get there, or you could open up with angle A by going BAC, or you could go CAB. Right? So it's kind of tracing along that if I went from C to A to B, I'd be opening up at angle A. If I wanted to describe angle C, I could say that it's ACB because that would open up at C. Side names are often labeled with lowercase letters. So for example, angle A would be across from side A. Angle C would be across from little c, and then angle B would be across from side B. But you could also label it using its endpoints or its angles. So for example, if I wanted to talk about this little side C, I could also call it AB. Right? So there's lots of ways of describing what we want to solve. Sometimes people will just put an X where this is the thing that I want to solve for and ignore all the rules, but just to be aware of a couple things. Another one, just to remind you, is that angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So if I know two angles in a triangle, I can always find a third. So I could find angle B by doing 180 minus 40 minus 90, which is going to give me 50 degrees. Last thing is kind of a multi-part thing, but classifying angles. Acute angles are anything less than 90. Obtuse is anything greater than 90 but less than 180. And then right angles we always show with this box, meaning 90-degree angle. Then if you ever know that two angles are meeting at 90 degrees, we say that they're complementary. So we could find this unknown angle, this angle theta, by saying that theta equals 90 minus 10, which would be 80 degrees. And then also if we know that two angles along a line are along a line, we could say that they always add up to 180 degrees. So if I wanted to find this angle beta, I could say that beta is equal to 180 minus 45, which would be 135 degrees. Although, whenever I'm making a video, I'm scared I'm going to make a silly mistake. Yes, we're good. Okay, so that is your first introduction to what we're going to be, some of the skills that you need to be successful in this chapter.